Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Frank E. Lau Stadium here in Edgewater, Florida, with your Edgewater Eagles taking off against the Jones Fighting Tigers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Guerrero here, alongside my partner, Raymond Bird, who will be joining us in the second quarter. Now, if you guys know, last year, Jones and Edgewater faced off last year in such a big and anticipating matchup in Camping World Stadium where Carter Emanuel had a great game, and along with that, Jones also played an incredible first quarter, which propelled them to the victory with the same coach, same quarterback, and one of the receivers receiving from last year. Jones is going to see if they can extend that streak to 2-0, while Edgewater can go up and see if they can get revenge for last season. Edgewater won the toss, so they decided to defer. Jones will be kicking off first. In the kicking off returning, we have Deontay Hicks and Larry Miles back to receive. And boom, here we go live here in Edgewater into the end zone. And they're going to call it for a touchback. So here comes the offense for Jones. Darian Coleman last year for Jones against Edgewater had what I would call an incredible game. He had two touchdowns, one to the now Florida Gator, Vernal Brown Jr., and one to Larry Miles. Had almost 200 yards passing and won that game 31-21 last year. But he's facing a completely new Eagles offense nowadays with Browning here at the realm and a completely new defensive squad, some returning from last year. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. And Coleman, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to make a pass. He's got a man complete, but he is met right at the line to gain. So Alex Rossi there with the tackle.
Number 81 makes the reception.
That was Tyler Coleman, the sophomore, with the reception there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of 1 there on the play for Jones. Now, this Jones offense, they're 3-0. They have been lighting up scoreboards, but they play their first real test today against Edgewater. 2nd down, Coleman rolling off to his right. He's looking deep down the field for number 5, and that is going to be incomplete. DJ Hicks was the intended receiver there. Another guy that the Coleman likes to pass to, but it's going to bring up 3rd down here for Jones. And Jones is already facing a little bit of adversity here. They're at the 19-yard line. They still have quite a bit of mileage to go. So 3rd down, 4 receiver set, man in the backfield. He's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to be rolling out to his right, and he's going to get sacked for no gain. Lawrence Pipkin there on the sack. So it's going to bring up an early 4th down here for Jones. A great start here for this Edgewater defense. Pipkin's one of those players that has been emerging here on that Edgewater offense, or Edgewater defense, excuse me. And it's going to force 4th down. So a good defensive outing here. Out comes the punter for Jones. Going to kick it up. And Coleman's going to receive it at the 35-yard line. He's going to make a man miss. He's going backwards right at Edgewater's own 40-yard line. He's trying to turn the corner. He's going to go to the 45, 45, 50, 45, 40. 30, and he's going to be out at the 30-yard line. Cole Emanuel there for an explosive play, but there's a flag on the field, and we're going to see what that flag is all about. Unless that's not a flag. That's just a random orange thing on the floor. But it's going to bring up 1st and 10. Actually, it is a flag on the play. Excuse me. And it's going to be on Edgewater. Block in the back. So it's going to bring him back to the 50-yard line. And out comes Carter Emanuel, brother of Cole Emanuel, who just had that kickoff return. And Carter Emanuel last year had almost 200 passing yards, an interception, and a touchdown all at the same time last year. And he's seeing if he can get revenge against this Jones squad. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 and men in motion, but refs are going to throw a flag. Pre-snap flag. And it looks like it was an encroachment. So it's going to move him up a couple yards. It's going to make him nice and easy. 1st and 5 at the 45-yard line, already in Jones territory. So 1st and 5, out comes this motion offense that Patrick Browning just loves to play, that offensive coach previously from Alabama. Direct snap to Damian Moore, and he's going to get the 1st down, a gain of 5. So 1st down, Damian Moore has filled in so well in the absence, the departures of Josh Perry, Julian Prime from last year, that two-headed duo. And Damian Moore has been a complete beast here for Edgewater. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Mano drops back to throw, drops off to Damian Moore. Damian Moore, he's going to try turning upfield, and he's going to get tackled around the 34-yard line. The gain of 6 there on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 here for Edgewater. Damian Moore is one of those weapons. A couple weeks ago, he had over 100 yards rushing and almost, if I'm not mistaken, 3 touchdowns against NFL Academy. Absolutely decimated them. They're trying to get revenge for what they did last year to this Edgewater squad. And just an all-around new group on the offensive side of the ball here. Some returning pieces. Obviously, you got Carter Emanuel. You got Michael Gaynor. You got Grayson Gibson. But you also have Cole Emanuel who's starting to step up. You got Hanaj Williams that's also starting to start up and does a direct snap, but then keeps it and then hands it off. Bryce Jackson there on the carry. Bryce Jackson is the freshman running back here on this team that Coach Browning saw during the freshman practice squad and was like, oh man, I need to have this guy on our offense on varsity. And it shows why right here, getting a 1st down, bringing up 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line here for Edgewater. So 1st and 10. Got 3 receivers on the left side, ladies and gentlemen. And puts a man in motion, empty backfield. A little bit of camaraderie here on the offensive line. Puts another man on the outside, the tight end. Emmanuel drops back to throw. He is looking deep down the field, and it's going to be overthrown. Intended receiver there was his brother, Cole Emanuel. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10, 29-yard line. No, 25-yard line, excuse me. So we've talked about this before. One of the biggest differences that we've seen throughout these Edgewater games is the fact that Patrick Browning is not scared to be bold. And according to Patrick Browning himself, we haven't seen everything that he has to offer. Maybe he'll pull out a little bit more tricks here. He's been using a lot of the same plays that he's been using against NFL Academy, Freedom, those type of schools, as it's a direct snap to Damian Moore, and he's going to get brought down. It's about a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for Edgewater here. And that's a play that they like to run a lot. Direct snap straight to Damian Moore. They like to use that guy, power him through. Just power, power, power. And it shows right here, right now. So 3rd and 6 here for Edgewater. And it looks like the offensive line coming into a kind of motion type. And it's going to be 2 receivers on the outside. They're running a bunch formation. And there's another flag on the play. And we're trying to see what the ref's saying. And it looks like it's going to be an encroachment. So they're going to bring up 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 1 right at the 21-yard line. So most likely, some way, shape, or form, it's going to be a run here for Damian Moore. So 3rd and 1. 16-yard line. What is Edgewater going to do here? Running that kind of formation where they like to move the players around. Man in motion. Saphir Miller. See what they do here. Empty backfield. Man in motion. Gets the handoff. And it's going to get absolutely stuffed there. Loss of 2 there. Damian Moore was on the carry. 4th and 3. And what is Edgewater going to do here? And it's looking like they're going to keep their offense on the field. They're going to go bold here on the first quarter. We got 7 minutes left to play, been 5 minutes already. And they stab it fast. And it's going to go straight into the pile. Is that a first down? It's close. Refs are discussing it right now. Discussing the placement. And it looks like it's very close.
Looks like we got a measure for this one. I'd like to make an announcement right now.
And it looks like the refs are going to come out and measure the spot here on the field. And from the looks of it, it is going to be well short of the lines of gain. So turnover on downs here for Edgewater. That is 0 for 1 for 4th down conversions here for Edgewater in this game. And back comes out the Jones offense. Damian Moore was very close to that first down, but did not quite get there. So 1st and 10, right around the 15-yard line. Coleman is going to hand off, and the running back is going to get absolutely stuffed there.
Coleman hands it off. Brandon Paul on the tackle.
Brandon Paul was on the tackle. Savion Brooks was the carrier on that play, and it's going to bring up 2nd and about 4. So it was actually about a gain of 4 there. So 2nd down, coming back here for this Jones offense. Trying to see the offense out there. He's going to hand it off again, and he's going to try powering his way through, and he's moving that line, and it looks like it's going to be a first down for Jones. Gains of 6 there. Dante Wallace there with the carry, who's been one of the better running backs, one of the bright spots of offense here. And it looks like the refs are going to take a water break. So 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 0-0 your score. You're watching the Edgewater Eagles here on the NFHS Network, sponsored by EA Sports. Welcome back to Edgewater football here in Frankie Lau Stadium, presented by EA Sports. It is 1st and 10, right around the 26-yard line. 0-0 your score. 6 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. And Jones coming back out on offense after that turnover on downs. Coleman's going to be looking deep down the field, and it's going to be deflected. Octavius Lewis there with the pass deflection. It's going to bring up 2nd down. What a play by Octavius Lewis. Octavius Lewis, one of those defensive backs that has been stepping up. Played last year, and it just took a huge – been one of the lockdown corners here for Edgewater. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here for Jones. Darian Coleman, a Miami commit, 4-star recruit on 24/7 Sports, and he shows it with his deep ball and his athleticism. So 2nd down, hands it off to his running back, and he's going to get a nice gain of 11 there. Dante Wallace there with the carry, who has that home run ability for Jones. had a great game a couple of games ago with over a 75-yard touchdown. As he hands it off again, he's going to break a tackle, and he's breaking another tackle, and he's just powering his way through for another first down. A gain of 12 there, all the way up to the 50-yard line, inching towards Edgewater's territory. The main weapons you got to look out for on this Jones team, ladies and gentlemen. Darian Coleman, quarterback. You got Larry Miles, the three-star Nebraska commit for Jones. And then you got Dante Wallace, who's just an absolute beast here for Jones. So, first and 10. Going to be bent in the backfield, but it's going to break a tackle, and he's going to move his way forward for about a gain of 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8, 48-yard line here for Jones, the Fighting Tigers, ladies and gentlemen.
Brandon Paul there to make the stop.
So they run this offense primarily through deep ball throws and power running. Dante Wallace has been one of those guys that just has been really good for Coleman. Larry Miles, another one of those guys, obviously, we mentioned before, and DJ Hicks. So 2nd and 10, a quick fire. DJ Jones is the recipient there. He's going to get another extra yardage after the catch, after making a miss. It's about a gain of 9 there, so it's going to be a first down. Xavier Denmark on the tackle there. Saphir Miller on the tackle there. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10, 39-yard line. And Jones is starting to move up the field now after that 3 and out in the first quarter, on their first drive of the game. So 1st and 10 here for Jones. Weather, we got a little bit of clouds. It's nice outside. We're going to do a carry for Dante Wallace, and Wallace is going to be met at the line to gain for about a loss of 2. Wes Hendry there on the tackle. 2nd and 11 here on the Eagles. Wes Hendry, another one of those key defensive linemen, has been nothing but a run stopper here, and he shows right here covering Dante Wallace. 2nd and 11 here for Jones. Coleman calling out plays for his offense. There's 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Coleman in the backfield. Running back moving over for a shotgun formation. Man in motion. DJ Jones drops back to throw. Completes to Larry Miles for a screen. And he's going to make a man miss. And he's going to get tackled hard, but not without getting a first down for about a gain of 12 yards. So that's going to move the chains again. A 29-yard line is where Jones is placed now. 2:55 left to go in this first quarter. 0-0 still your score, but Jones is trying to change that. Anyways, cloudy sky here in Edgewater, 77 degrees. It's a nice night out for some football, ladies and gentlemen. Friday Night Lights, never want to miss out on it. So 3rd and short. So he didn't actually get the first down. It was short of the line to gain. He's going to hand it off to Coleman, and Coleman's going to break through the hole, and he's going to make some men go with him. And it's going to be for about a gain of 6 there. It's going to be a first down right at the 24-yard line. Dante Wallace showing why he's such the player he is. Somehow doesn't have any offers whatsoever. Give that guy an offer. He's absolutely killer out there. So 1st and 10, 24-yard line. 1 receiver out to the left, 2 receivers out to the right. Man in the backfield, Wallace. Going to hand off to Wallace, and he's going to get absolutely met right there. Justin Edwards, the old reliable linebacker here for Edgewater, showing why he is the way he is. Justin Edwards, 3-star recruit, committed to Miami alongside Darian Coleman, might I add, future teammates. But 2nd and 15, loss of 5 there for Jones. And J.J. Edwards showing why he's just flying out there having fun. 2nd and 15. Coleman drops back to throw. Finds a man wide open. Caught, but he's met right where he caught. DJ Jones with the reception.
DJ Hicks on the reception.
Or DJ Hicks, excuse me. And then Nick Collins was the recipient. So third and 6. Collins brought him back, so let's bring up 3rd and 6. See if Edgewater can get the stop here before the end zone. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. And we are moving. And it looks like Edgewater is going to take a timeout. 16 seconds left on the clock, still 0-0. We're moving pretty fast. It's only been 20 minutes, and we're almost at the end of the first quarter. And obviously, a couple weeks ago, we called the NFL Academy versus Edgewater game. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but Chad Ochocinco was in Edgewater for the game, hanging out with students, all that fun stuff. Shout out Chad Ochocinco for hanging out with our students. According to him on Twitter, he was the assistant athletic director here for Edgewater. So want to commend you, shout you out. But also, we got to give a huge shout out to my boy Nick Tomakowski, the new athletic director here for Edgewater. We love you, bro. You're an absolutely amazing AD. Now, here comes the offense for Jones and the defense for Edgewater. See if this 3rd down will be converted or not. 3rd and 6 at the 18-yard line. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Wallace is in the backfield. Pressure's coming. He's going to be caught by number 2 late. Or a quick pass. And Larry Miles is going to get the reception. And it's going to be a 1st down right at the 8-yard line. So for about an 11-yard game. And that's going to bring us to the end. Score through 12. We'll be right back at the second quarter. You're watching the Edgewater Eagles presented by EA Sports.
Everybody, let's stand and cheer on Max Anderson. Max Anderson makes his field goal. He and his friends go to Jersey Mike's. Come on, Max! Max Anderson, no. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give him one more chance? One more chance for Max Anderson. Let's get this ball back quick. Come on, Max. Oh, Max. Max Anderson. It's good, Max Anderson. The Jersey Mike's champion of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Edgewater Jones. 0-0 is your score after the first. We're here back in the second quarter. 1st and goal here at the 8-yard line for Jones. They are creeping up to scoring here. And Coleman is trying to lead their offense to the first touchdown of the game. Hand off to Dante Wallace, and he's going to get absolutely tackled right there. Wes Henry was there for the tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Wes Henry making another impact tackle again. Let's see if they can stop him at the goal line this time. So 2nd and 5 here for Jones. left is one receiver. That is DJ Hicks. Two to the right. Snap the ball under pressure. Coleman gets it away on time, and it's going to be complete, only for a minimal gain of about 2 yards. 3rd and goal here for Jones. Does Edgewater get this stop or not? Is the question. Coleman is receiving his orders from the sideline, and it looks like Dante Wallace is going to stay in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man on the left, that is DJ Hicks. On the right, we have Larry Miles and Tyler Coleman. He's going to hand off to Wallace, and Wallace is going to waltz in to the touchdown here for Jones. And pending the extra point, it looks like it's the first time all season that Edgewater is going to be down. Octavius Lewis Bigelow James tried to tackle him, but it was unsuccessful. So out comes the field goal unit here for Jones. And Dante Wallace showing why he is so feared.
15 Mullis set the kicker.
Kason Mullis is the kicker. Kick is up and is good. So
10:30 left in the
7-0 at 10:30 left to go in the half. And Edgewater has some adversity ahead of them.
I'd like to take this time to welcome a very special guest tonight here to our beautiful facilities here at Edgewater High School. We'd like to recognize Dr. Maria Vasquez in attendance for the game of the week here at Edgewater. We're going to have a big round of applause for our superintendent.
So the weather here in Edgewater, as I said before, it's a nice cloudy sky, nice sunset, 77 degrees. We have a full sold-out house tonight on both sides. We have a lot of Jones fans, and we have even more Edgewater fans here. And Edgewater was nice and lively before that touchdown. Let's see if this Edgewater offense can give them something to cheer about. Van Pan, or excuse me, not Pan, excuse me. Mullis out for the kickoff. Got Cole Emmanuel on the kick. And the kicker is going to keep that straight through the uprights for a touchback. So out comes this Edgewater offense. Now, they had a 4th down failed conversion right at the 15-yard line last time. Let's see how they're going to do it this time. Let's see what Coach Browning has planned up. So, 1st and 10 here for the Eagles at the 20-yard line. Damian Moore is in the backfield. Saphir Miller, Grayson Gibson, and Cole Emmanuel are the receivers. Man in motion. Yeah. Flea flicker. He's looking down the field. He's got a man. That's Cole Emmanuel. And he's going to catch that right at the 35-yard line. That brother-to-brother connection for a huge gain of 51 yards. Has them straight into Jones territory. They're going to play hurry up. Direct snap. He's going to fumble the football, but he's going to pick it back up, and he's going to be running and pounding for a gain of 5 yards. So it's going to bring up 1st and 5 here for Edgewater. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you guys to someone that you guys might know very well. He just walked into the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my good friend, Coach Bird.
What's going on? What's going on? Back in the booth. Let's get it on.
Now, Bird, we just saw that huge play. I was just talking about giving something Edgewater to cheer about, and here we are, 2nd and 5, and they're playing a little bit of trickery right now, and they're going to throw a flag.
Yeah, that was a nice bomb, man. That was a pretty nice play that going on right there to Cole. Carter to Carter combo going on right there, so I like that. But we got to get it going on offense right now.
So it's going to be 1st down after the encroachment call. So 1st and 10, 22-yard line. 2 receivers out left. We got a man in the backfield, Damian Moore. Let's see if Edgewater can provide that spark that they desperately need after allowing a touchdown, just like that. Carter Emanuel is going to fake the handoff. He's looking into the end zone, and he's going to be overthrowing his receiver, and there's a flag on the play. Grayson Gibson was the intended receiver there, and we're going to see what this flag is all about.
Yeah, it was a man coverage. A little bit overthrown by the quarterback, Carter Emanuel. Could have put a little much touch on that to get that in.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Waiting what the call is. It's going to be a... Looks like it was for a legal man downfield, so it's going to move him back to the 30-yard line. Excuse me, the 27-yard line. So it's going to bring up first and 15 here for Edgewater. First and 15, a man in motion, Hanaj Williams. Emmanuel trying to draw the offsides. Now is getting a call from his sideline. Drops back to throw. He has a man.
Number 12, Alex Rossi.
Alex Rossi there for the reception for a short gain of 3.
Yeah, Edgewater was in the 4 wide receiver set. Trips left. A short pass to Alex Rossi. Not much on the game.
So 2nd and 12 here for Edgewater. Emmanuel drops back to throw. Is evading pressure, and he's going to get sacked for a huge loss there. Ryan Duvall there on the sack. And now Edgewater's back to 3rd and 1,000,000 here for Edgewater. So after that big spark play for Edgewater, now they're all the way back once again.
Yeah, just like I said, they need to get something going, and they're going in the wrong direction right now.
So
But that
third,
was a big play by Jones right there.
so 3rd and long here for Edgewater. They're all the way back at their 40-yard line. Or Jones' 40-yard line, excuse me. So refs are going to blow the whistle. It's going to be a delay of game. So it's going to move them back even more to the 45-yard line. So they're supposed to get to the 9-yard line, and they're all the way back at their 45.
They're kind of self-imploding right now. They had a big gain, big play, but now they're going backwards.
3rd and 36 here for Edgewater. Let's see what they have tuned up here. Man in motion, Damian Moore. He's going to check it down. And Cole Emanuel is going to get a nice gain of about 15 here, but not enough for the first down. And are they keeping the offense on here?
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and keep the offense. Try to see if they could get first down, but not. They're in good position for their defense to get ready against that.
Yeah, so it's like 4th and 1,000,000 again, basically. Just a little bit less, so not so much 1,000,000. But
any gain help them is almost like a punt, so they're already in the Jones territory.
Yeah, so 4th down. Let's see what Browning has coached up here. Emmanuel drops back to throw. He's looking deep, and he has a man open, but he is still short, and it's actually dropped. Zafir Miller was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be a turnover on the downs. And it was a reception just short of the line to gain.
Yeah, nice catch by Zafir. They came up short about 4 or 5 yards. Nice play, but like I said, it's like a punt. Whatever gain they got, they're still in Jones territory. So I think the kicker is not that good. That's why they didn't go ahead and send him out there. I ain't going to say that bad, but he probably can't kick that far.
probably still developing that leg, and there's not a lot of confidence out there for Coach Browning. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 about the 17-yard line. Coleman hands off to Wallace. Wallace is going to power his way through for about a gain of 2 yards there. And there's a man down for Jones.
2nd and 7.
Yeah, Jones like to run big number 8 Wallace. That's their favorite back to get a ball to. So they're looking to run him a lot this game. Try to slow down the Edgewater defense.
And it looks like we have one of the offensive linemen down for Jones, and he's just grabbing his knee. So we're going to take a real quick break and tell you what's going on. So we'll be right back. You're watching the Edgewater Eagles versus Jones. 7-0, 7 minutes left to go in the half, presented by EA Sports. Dude, you know what I hate? I hate when people come into my chat and they're like, show the game. I can't.
To get your competition we have here at Edgewater High School. If you'd like to compete in the 2025 Soda Bowl put on by the Edgewater Black Student Union, be the first to finish a can of soda to win a case of Dr. Pepper. Pull it over during the start of the 3rd quarter to play or watch.
I'd win. Welcome back to Edgewater versus Jones. Currently helping off the field. Danian Success is the man that they're helping off. Hopefully he's okay. So 2nd and 7 here for Jones. Currently at the 18-yard line. Drops back to throw. Has a man open. That's DJ once again, and he's going to be brought down.
Christopher Clayton, number 8, Nick Collins.
Edgewater in a one high safety look. It's going to be kind of trouble if they don't get these receivers and his running back bottled up.
Clayton was there on the tackle, and we're looking at a 3rd and short here. Probably going to hit it off to Wallace as they do, and he's going to find a hole, and he's going to make a man miss and break a tackle, and it's going to be a big gain of about 8 yards. They're currently at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Edgewater got to fly around more than that. Like I said, they got that one high safety, and not enough men in the box to stop Wallace for that big game.
Yeah, for sure. Quick snap, and the refs are going to blow it off. And it looks like Edgewater is going to call a timeout. So we're also going to call a timeout. You're watching the Edgewater Eagles here on the NFHS Network, presented by EA Sports.
January 2026 in Thornton Park. I'd like to thank them for feeding our football team and providing our team meal. Let me tell you what this means. This means feeding over 100 very big eaters. We sincerely appreciate Lazy Moon and Thornton Parties opening up in Thornton Park for their support for our team meals for tonight's and last week's ball game.
We're going to get copyrighted watch because of this. No, we can't do anything about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Edgewater High School, Jones High School. 7-0, 6 minutes left to play. First down after the big Wallace run. Edgewater also couldn't really stop the run the last time against Jones last year. So, 1st and 10. Coleman drops back to throw. Looking for a man. He's got a man complete, but it's right
Tackle on the play by number 7, Damian Moore.
there. Loss of 2. Damian Moore
Loss
there
of a
on
yard on the
the
play.
tackle. So, 2nd and 11 here for Edgewater.
Yeah, Darian Coleman, he's that type of quarterback that Edgewater got to sit back and watch because he could break out anytime. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing they're hesitating right now. They're trying to have a spy on him.
He's a straight, and I mean straight up dog when it comes to the ground. So, Coleman drops back to throw, 2nd and 11. Navigating around the pocket, and he's going to be sacked.
Number 9, Aiden Anderson there.
Aiden Anderson there on the sack. All reliable. Loss of 7. Moved all the way back to the 26-yard line.
Bring up 3rd and 18.
Yeah, big sack by the big dog, Aiden Anderson, coming off that edge, man. That's what we need right now. We need more of that going on right now.
Yeah,
Edgewater.
playing that contained there, and they played it to perfection. Overloaded that offensive line.
Yeah, they overloaded it. So, yeah, that was good on their part. Go ahead and do that again.
So they're coming out in the dime package now for this 3rd and long, trying to prevent anything from getting past them. Let's see what Edgewater has here. And there's a flag on the play already. Ref all the way in the back threw a flag, and they are going to concur about this flag right now. And it looks like Edgewater had too many men on the field, so it's going to bring up 5 yards. 3rd and 14. So instead of 19, they have an easier 14.
There's a 3rd and long 13. Let's hear you.
Mental errors. Maybe they'll pass by, but we don't know against this Jones offense. High-powered. Coleman drops back to throw. He's trying to look deep down the field, and it's going to go straight down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Going to bring a 4th down, but there's another flag on the
Flag
field.
on the play in the backfield.
Yeah, I didn't see what that was. Probably was a holding.
It's either a holding or it's offsides. It's holding on the
It's going to be
offense.
holding on the Tigers.
That's good for Edgewater. Got the stop. Go ahead and get this punt return going on.
I was going to bring out their punting unit.
Jason Mullis trots on for the
So
punt.
after that big Aiden
Back to
Anderson
your
sack,
Eagles.
that's their 2nd stop so far of this Jones offense. 4:07 left to play in the half.
Cole Manuel.
Cole Emanuel, Mr. Explosive, is back after that huge 50-plus yard kick return.
Maybe he could get a good return right here.
Cole Emanuel is bringing it back. He punted it, and he's going to make a man miss, and he's going to be running. He's going to gain that yardage back. Cole Emanuel showing why he's Mr. Explosive.
41 yards on the kick.
Yeah, I like him, man. He's explosive.
4
Explosive
yards on the
receiver.
return. Your Eagles will take over.
He lost like 10 yards by muffing it,
Yeah,
and
and he got it back.
he got it back and gained like
24
15.
yard line.
So he redeemed himself.
No, he's a dynamic player. I like him.
Yeah. Cole Emanuel was really good for Lake Nona last year, transferring over here to join his brother for his senior year, and it's showing why.
That's awesome.
And it looks like Jones is going to call a timeout, so we're also going to call a timeout as well. You're watching the Edgewater Eagles football versus Jones High School. 7-0 is your score. 3:51 left. Presented by EA Sports. Ain't that pretty? Welcome back to Edgewater Jones football. 3:51 left to go in the half. Let's see what Edgewater has cooked up here. Edgewater trying to draw that offside. You can hear this Edgewater crowd. Empty backfield here for Carter Emanuel. Man in motion. Damian Moore trying to go for the fake jet sweep. And Cole Emanuel, or Carter Emanuel, is going to keep it. He's going to get about a minimal gain of about 4 yards there. He's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Edgewater trying to get something going. As you can see, Josh, Jones got one high safety. They're trying to crowd that box, prevent Edgewater from running this ball.
Yeah, and it looks like a man just went down for Jones. Looks like that hurry up might have caused something. So we're going to take a real quick timeout, and we'll let you know what happened shortly. Hopefully they stop playing that music so that we don't get taken down. I can hear it in my headphones. What number is that? Is that 0? That's hobbling? Welcome back to Edgewater Jones. Man, that was getting helped off the field. That was Quentin Evans. So, 2nd and 7 coming up for Edgewater. Hopefully he's okay helping off the field. But 2nd and 7, Carter Emanuel running with the empty back. Going to come in motion, see if they're going to do a jet sweep here, but they're not going to pick a throw. Cole Emanuel is going to make a man miss, but he's going to hold on to his shoe. He's still up, and he's going to get met by a flock of Jones players. That was Sabian Brooks there with the tackle. 2:59 left, 3rd and 7. So no gain there for the play.
Yeah, Jones is in a 5-3 defense, one safety high, like I said. So they're trying to keep that box basically shut down. They don't want nothing coming through, but they also getting to them wide receivers on them short screen pass.
And it looks like they're going to go with a spread set here. 5 receivers out there. Cole Emanuel or Carter Emanuel is going to roll out to his right. He's going to get rid of it straight to Grayson Gibson, and there is a flag on the play.
19,
Naj Williams there with the reception, excuse me. And we're going to see what this flag is all about. It's very clearly short there, but they're discussing potentially for a late hit. Yep, personal foul on the defense.
Jones, personal foul. That'll be a first down.
So after Naj Williams draws that personal foul, it's going to move them all the way up to the 45-yard line towards midfield. Excuse me, 48-yard line.
Yeah, we got something going on right now. Let's see if they get another first down.
1st and 10 here for Edgewater. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Damian Moore's in the backfield. Manuel's going to drop back to throw. Has a man. Oh. He's got him open, and he's going to get some major yardage here on the play. And he's going to keep going to around the 25-yard line. Grayson Gibson there on the reception.
First down,
He's
Eagles.
going to bring up 1st and 10 at 25-yard line. And here comes the Eagles with their hurry up once
That
again.
was a big catch by Grayson. He went up there and got that.
You're going to snap the ball before the 2-minute warning, and Damian Moore is going to try running it through, but he's going to get met at the lines of gain, and it did not work.
Second and 8 for the Eagles.
Gain of 2 there. It's 2nd and 8 here for Edgewater.
They tried to hurry up a little bit, but Jones wasn't having it. They got that box loaded. They ready to go.
1:55 left to go in the half. And they're receiving the call from Browning right now.
Jones still in the 1 safety high. 5-3 defense.
2nd and 8. Manuel drops back to throw. He's got a man. He's got him open. And he's going to go walk in straight for a touchdown. Alex Rossi right there on the play. And Edgewater has made this game interesting. 1:19 left to go in the half. And Edgewater scores. And pending the extra point, they will be tied.
No flags on that play. That was a nice play. Alex Rossi crossing over the field for a short pass, taking it to the house down the sideline. That was a nice play by Coach Browning. Good call.
Having that high safety, the high safety moved over to the right. With that crossing route, he had a nice wide open lane for him.
Since they're already in the red zone, he didn't have time to get there. So that was a nice, good play to run.
Pan is going to kick it, and it's good. 7-7 to score. We are in for a firefight.
Here we go, man. We in there. 7-7. Edgewater finally on the board, so let's go. I'm ready.
Now, the half is still not over. We're going to see if
1985 was a great year.
Jones is going to cook up something here.
So let's give it up for the class of 1985.
And Naj Williams, another one of those newer receivers, here for Edgewater. Obviously, no Tyson Carter, no Samaj Fleming after graduation.
Yeah, two big receivers right there.
Two big receivers. And Naj Williams has been one of those receivers that's been reliable for Carter Emanuel.
Yeah, he's been reliable. His brother coming in, like you said, he's a reliable receiver. So, yeah, I like what they're doing, man. Carter, he going to do what he do, no matter who he got out there to receive the ball for him.
That's why he's coming into UConn, 3-star recruit. Pan is going to kick the ball, and he is going to be received at the 1-yard line, and DJ is going to move it up to around the 24-yard line.
Team tackle.
I think Edgewater got something going on defense now, so go ahead to stop Jones again. And maybe with this 1:10 left in the game, get the ball back with a few seconds left.
1:10 left to go in the half. Let's see what Edgewater is going to cook up here. So, 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Got two safeties high. They're running the high safety set, making sure they prevent anything from going deep down the field, especially with these receivers like DJ Hicks, Larry Miles, and
especially Larry Miles, number 2.
Exactly, Larry Miles, one of those big-time players. They're going to hand it off to Wallace, and Wallace is going to get a big gain, but he's going to get absolutely leveled.
Yeah, the safety came down and hit him.
About a 19-yard gain there.
19-yard gain by Wallace. Yeah, straight up the middle.
Playing hurry up, and they're going to hand it off again to Wallace. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gain of 6 yards there. Let's bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, they're looking if he could pop it, they're going to let him pop it, but they're looking to run that clock out right now, get ready for the second half.
Yeah, 56 seconds left. J.J. Edwards was the tackler on the play. See what Jones is going to have cooked up here. Clock is not running. We're stuck at 56 seconds. It looks like the officials are concurring about something over here.
Clock stuck.
Refs are still concurring about the situation. Now, obviously, for the second half, it's looking like a pretty even affair here. Even though Edgewater had 3 different opportunities to score, they have only did it once and squandered the other 2.
Yes, sir.
One of them was over a turnover on downs after a big stop in the first quarter. And one of them, they got pushed all the way back 20-plus yards.
Mm-hmm.
So Edgewater's going to have to clean up their act just a little bit here. And I think the game plan for Jones, they're going to keep feeding Wallace whenever they can. And whenever they can't keep feeding Wallace, they're going to try feeding Miles or Hicks.
Yeah, Miles or Hicks is the go-to receivers for Coleman. And like you said, Wallace, he's a workhorse for them. So they're going to let him eat basically all night.
Exactly. Another guy, 2 other people that you got to watch out for on this team that can potentially have explosive plays. Tyler Coleman is a guy that can have explosive plays. And even though he doesn't see the field a lot, Cameron Lee is someone that has had explosive plays here for the Jones offense.
Yeah, Jones' offense is explosive. I went to the game this past weekend, Jones and Evans. So it was a back and forth game. So, yeah, they pretty explosive.
And obviously, Evans had that upset win over Jones.
Yeah, Evans got the upset, man. I was proud of Evans winning in Tiger territory and came out with that W. Good job on him.
The refs are still concurring here on the field. Who knows what they could be talking about?
Oh, that's not good. You're going to check it out and try to prepare it. Then you're going to keep doing it. Penalty on us. Yeah.
And I guess there's a penalty on Edgewater.
What was that penalty?
And I guess there was
illegal
illegal participation is the call. I've never heard of that before, actually. So, 1st and 10, and they're going to play hurry up, and Coleman's going to launch it out of bounds after receiving some pressure. Denmark, one of those players that was getting there on the pressure, along with Nick Collins.
Yeah, he had to go ahead and release that out of bounds because he had some pressure coming.
2nd and 10, 42-yard line in Edgewater territory. 50 seconds left to go on the clock. They still have plenty of time to score a touchdown here.
Yeah, plenty of time to score a touchdown. I think they're going to draw it.
Coleman dropping back to throw. Has a man. He's open. That was Cameron Lee on the reception.
Yeah,
and that's
Cameron Lee. Just was talking about Cameron Lee. So there you go right there.
Yeah, showing off that explosive speed right there. But it's not a first down. It's about a gain of 8 there. So 2 yards left to gain. 2nd and 2. See what Jones has turned up here. And it looks like
2nd and 3.
Looks like Wallace is going to come back into the game here.
I think they're going to try to throw it to the sideline one more time.
We'll see. Hand off to Wallace, and Wallace is going to get the first down plus a little bit more.
Call timeout.
Tackle.
And that was it.
Number 7, Damian Moore.
Damian Moore was there on the tackle. And Jones is going to call timeout. 37 seconds left to go. So after an illegal participation call,
now they feeling like they could score.
They're feeling like they can score or at least get a field goal out of this.
Yeah, they was going to run the ball with Wallace, but then they got the illegal participation, so that's about 15 yards. They went ahead and threw a quick pass to Mr. Lee and got another first down, close to the first down. So now they have the first down, trying to get into Eagle red zone, trying to get this score before time is up.
So a illegal participation, obviously a 15-yard penalty, according to Google, is a very specific penalty, and it can vary by league and situation. It's called when a player returns to the field after going out of bounds. So it looks like they caught someone.
Mm-hmm.
So 1st and 10. 29-yard line. 37 seconds left to go in the half. Coleman's going to drop back to throw. He's going to run straight up the middle, and he's got plenty of field right open, and he's going to slide down. And it looks like Jones called another timeout. Gain of 15 there. 29 seconds left to go on the clock.
Could have ran a little more there.
He could have. He could have.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, Coleman's dangerous on his feet.
Yeah. Dual threat quarterback, very elusive. You know, he's a little slight. He don't have a lot of weight on him, but pretty fast as a quarterback. And like I said, he's elusive. So anytime you get out of the pocket, you got to be have your head on a swivel if you're a DB, because he will be right in the secondary with no problem.
There's a reason why 24/7 Composite has him as a 4-star quarterback, number 26 in Florida, 13th ranked quarterback,
13 ranked,
and top 200 in the country.
Top 200, committed to the U.
It's all about the U, baby.
All about the U. Even though I'm a Seminole.
Can't relate. I'm a UCF fan, sadly.
Yeah.
Please make your way to the bleachers at least by the time the third quarter starts.
So out comes both defense and offense once again. And we're going to see if Edgewater can get the stop or if Jones can get the score. What's going to happen? We'll find out right now.
Might be a quick pass to the out. If not, Mr. Coleman might take off running again.
See, I would watch either Coleman on the feet, I would watch Hicks, and I would watch Miles here. Those are my main 3 threats on the field. They're trying to get Edgewater jump off sides. First and goal at the 9-yard line. He'll drop back to throw. He's going to throw to Miles, and Miles right off his hands. Saphir Miller was there in the coverage. Bring up second down, 24 seconds left to go.
Yeah, that was a good play they ran right there. I like that. They went to the end zone for Miles. Perfect fade to the end zone, to the corner of the end zone, but a little bit off on the target.
A little bit off on the target, and decent coverage there by
Saphir.
Saphir.
Yeah, it was decent coverage. Saphir playing both sides this year. He's doing this thing.
Indeed he is. What will Jones cook up now after receiving calls from his head coach? 3 receivers to the right, 2 on the left, empty backfield. Where does Coleman go? Coleman dropping back to throw. Is a man open, and it's going to be dropped. Ron Schroeder was there, the sophomore, and he's down.
Oh, yeah, he took a hit on that play. It was a quick slant play, but he dropped it, and the safety hit him pretty hard right there. Probably got the wind knocked out of him.
I think that was Nick Collins on the tackle there.
Yeah, Nick Collins. Nick Collins with a nice hit.
It's like the longest 30 seconds left of a game that I've ever witnessed.
Still got 19.2 to go.
Currently attending to Schroeder. And he didn't get up pretty quick. It looked like he actually did get the wind knocked out of him. He's walking away on his own strength.
Yeah, he is. Just nobody's being hurt.
So out come both defenses and offenses once again. I feel like this is my 5th time saying it in the last 20 minutes.
How many people do you think are here?
3rd and 9. Or 3rd and goal, excuse me. 9 yards left to gain to the end zone. What will Coleman and Jones turn up here? Edgewater trying to pump up the crowd. Trying to make it hard. Empty backfield again for Coleman. Coleman dropping back to throw. He's going to roll out. He's going to make a man miss. He's going to try to turn the corner, and he's just going to slide. And they're going to be short. And it looks like they're going to call time out
That was perfect.
6 seconds left to go on the clock.
5.4 on the clock. Fourth down, Jones
Yeah, that was perfect by
on
Edgewater,
the
man.
9-yard line.
They set back on defense, and then Coleman came out running, and they was able to bottom up. That was good.
Mullis trots out to take the field goal.
They also had a spy on him, which was perfect.
Yeah.
Out comes the field goal unit.
That's not Mullis.
It's Mullis.
he's holding. Okay, you're right. Yeah, 16's holding.
Mullis is going to be the kicker here. It is about a 21-yard attempt. Kick is up,
Mullis's kick is up.
and it's good. So, 0.3 seconds left, and now,
0.3 left on the clock. Flag on the play.
and there's a flag on the play.
Looked like it's probably some taunting going on.
Refs are currently concurring.
But yeah, good job by Jones coming down on that last drive with 1:10 left to go ahead and get 3 points on the board to take the lead again at halftime. Coleman, like I said, he's going to do his thing. He's going to get out of that pocket. He's going to run for some first downs, and Wallace is going to run it as well. So we're going to have to stop that coming this second half.
Are you with the family?
And it looks like they're going to concur with Edgewater coaches here, too. But it's going to be the end of the half.
You're looking for Terry Mayberry. Will the Mayberry family please get over to the 1952 gate?
Still trying to get a call.
That's going to end the first half, but before the band plays,
And it looks like they're going to elect it on.
Run the rest of the clock. Pick up the flag.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to pick up the flag. So 10-7 is going to be your final for the first half. Jones up by 3 after a late push with over 30 seconds left on the clock. So we'll be right back towards the second half. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, and we'll be right back for the second half. You're watching Edgewater versus Jones here, presented by the NFNCS Network and EA Sports.
from the great Jones High School. Helen from 801 South Rio Grande.
Yeah, I mean, you had to steal that, though. Yeah, let's see.
Drummaker, flip the switch. Any questions?
Yeah, he's Boston College.
The year of inception was 1895. The sound. So, we're celebrating 103 years of excellence at Jones High School. 75 years of band excellence. As you can see, we're representing 130 years. This is what you all came for. Good action, team. We're back. The band is under the leadership of Jeremy Beckler, director of the band, Vincent Simmons, assistant band director, Travis Mason, percussion instructor, John Miller, drum major instructor, Justin Wright, major instructor, Tasha M. Owens, band instructor, Natasha Lewis, dance instructor. Thank you all. See you next time.
Ask me what the score is at a half.
Sure, come on in. I thought you'd never come.
Sorry, it's middle school and I got my middle school.
Oh, it's all good. You gotta do better than the last guy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the halftime show of the Edgewater Marching Eagles. The Marching Band Eagles will be performing their 2025-2026 show entitled Eclipse. The band is under the direction of Maria Toledo. The Edgewater High School principal is Dr. Alex Jackson. The marching Eagles are led by drum majors Samantha Yennert and Destiny Bashi.
It's the highest ticket I've ever seen.
We're at halftime.
My tickets were $1,000 least.
What quarter?
So they're
going for more now?
the last now my tickets are going like 8 really short. And there goes up people in there. I mean, the thing was out cheaper.
Drum majors, is your band ready?
I paid $200 some paper.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Edgewater High School Marching Eagles!
They're up here.
They're the sugar ants.
I'll come up here and spray it.
I mean, how do they get up here? Where do they come from?
Well, that's like the wall.
He's like, hey, let's go upstairs. They're throwing shit up here.
Take 15 days to get up there.
Yeah.
Pack a lunch. Really? One for them? That's small, man. COVID.
You know who plays who though? Jack Bauer. Yeah, that weird.
Is he still going?
Yeah, he should still be there. I think this year's his senior year. Or no, he goes. No, this year's his senior year. What's that?
What do you call that? Knock filler? No, knock filler.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's why I get them, because you're usually more powerful than your binoculars.
I can't. I got a lens issue with my left eye.
Yeah, what?
Some type of disease where I got foggy left eye. The only way I can fix it is a transplant. Hey, look, I took up all the way all 50 after they walked
So
off.
you got it from
You know, it's got it last they walked off. So they were in front of the stands.
Was it right like attachment or back to your situation?
Go all the way to that.
Have you done somebody?
Called it, But I asked him, I said, at my age, you got to worry about projection of operation and all that. If I lose, really can't see out my left eye, but here I'll show you.
You have cataract?
Not like cataract, it's called surgeon. No, I have a surgeon. You see it, it's written on the back of the thing. I didn't care after he told me. Okay, good. Out of here. What he said was there's 3 layers of lenses. And they get their moisture, the outside lens gets moisture from the air. And then it gives some moisture to the second lens. And the third lens gets moisture from inside the body. And that third lens is not getting moisture. Well, they say drops, but he told me drops.
That's sorry.
Well, no, it's no big deal. But I can, it's just now, but I just have to get glasses. I'm going to go with glasses my whole life.
And glasses, right?
So. The right eye tweaked a little bit. He did something with the left ring. Like I said, he kind of went like this after he set everything up. He goes, how's it looking now? I said, oh, it's the greatest.
So I had retinal detachments, and I can see, but it's all messed up. So I wear a contact with a big black dot, so it eventually.
Yeah, but you can't see out there.
I can't. No, I mean, what it is like you two gasoline and all that.
Like mine is a complete, like right now, really close. Like I couldn't tell you which painter that is. It's completely out of focus.
Yeah, I can see to about right here and below, but it's only motion. I can't see like I can't see from here and there.
Let's give it up for Eagle Marching Band. You know what we used? Oh God, Rural King. Eagle fans, I'd like to take this time to have everybody please focus on the middle of the football field. Right at the 40-yard line with our athletic director, Nick Tomczykowski. I'd like everyone to please focus your attention as the Edgewater Eagle football family recognizes the Mayberry family. The Mayberry family's son, Aiden Mayberry, was a part of the Edgewater football program for 3 years. He was a beloved teammate and friend. Aiden so loved his team and this school and graduated from Edgewater in May of 2024. Sadly, Aiden passed away on June 2nd of this year. In loving memory of Aiden, his parents directed donations to be made in his honor to the Edgewater football program via the 1952 club. To date, the football program has received well over $1,000 in donations in honor of their son, Aiden. Will you please join me in a brief moment of silence as we remember Aiden and his very gracious family with us tonight on the fields. Now I'd like everyone to please stand if you are able.
I have no
to show
idea.
your appreciation to his parents, Gary and Darren, and Aiden's brother Colin, currently a senior here at Edgewater. We thank you. Glad it's not just me.
I think I asked you for money.
And I think I said,
What type of pellets do you use?
oh, you know what? I cannot tell if you're not.
Can't at all.
And I can't even get into smoke right now.
Yeah.
We're not even using Green Mountain competition. It's like 55-gallon trucks.
What was the guy's name?
Yeah.
That's all you use now?
Lance?
Yeah.
What was the guy's name again?
Aiden, Mayberry.
So I put it at like 150 right off the bat. So it just smoke. It looks like something on fire. Right. I mean, I've had our neighbors call the police or whatever.
I'll have to try that.
But I mean, that's just me. I don't know.
No, if that gets you some smoke flavor.
But I will tell you, we do a turkey in the oven and a turkey in the smoker, and that turkey in the smoker is bomb.
Oh yeah. Like he's been making me like there are times when he'll do a turkey in the smoker for me.
Yeah.
When I carve it just calls.
Welcome back to Jones. 10-7 is your score coming into the third quarter. And before we start this third quarter, we must recognize Aiden Mayberry. Aiden Mayberry was one of the players from last year's Edgewater team that tragically passed away unexpectedly on June 2nd. So I want to pay respects to the Mayberry family. We're here. We're praying for you guys. And just overall respect to the Mayberry family for coming out and getting respected today here on the 40-yard line during halftime. But we're back. Edgewater is bound to receive the ball. They elected to do so in the first half. And what does Edgewater have to do to come back and win this game, even though they're only down 3?
Come back and win this game, they got to be sound on offense and defense and special team, all 3 phases of the game. I think Carter Emanuel is doing a great job. He's finding his brother up and down the field. His brother making explosive plays too. They got able to get a touchdown in that second quarter. And but like I said, also they got defense got to stop that nosebleed when it comes to Wallace and Coleman, 200 monster basically in the backfield for Jones. So yeah, if we could do that, we could be good to go at the end of this game.
One thing that Edgewater has been doing very well is stopping Larry Miles from having big plays. Now he's had a play here or there, but he's been doing very well. Or the defense has been doing very well to stop and limit him.
Yeah, Larry Miles haven't getting the fair share that he normally get during the game, but they're going to be looking to get Mr. Miles going this second half. So, but when they do, Edgewater got to be able to stop him.
So
at the end of the first half, it's assessed here on the kickoff.
After the penalty from
Jones is going to kick it off
before halftime, we are looking for Jones to actually move up to kick it. Instead of kicking it at the 40-yard line, they're going to be kicking it from the 45-yard line in Edgewater territory, hopefully to pin him down. What the penalty is, I have no idea.
Probably going to kick it out the back of the end zone.
Well, let's see what they do there. And here we go, second half away, and he was correct. They kicked it out to the end zone. Would have been a good field goal, though.
20-yard line. Fellas, I got offense up. Let's go.
So out comes the Edgewater offense. And like Coach was saying, they're going to have to attack a lot through the air. They are stopping this run. They are putting a safety in the box every single time to make sure they limit it. But along with that, they are keeping a safety high. So 1st and 10, 2 receivers, man in motion, Grayson Gibson, or Hanaj Williams, excuse me, trying to draw Jones offsides. So, 1st and 10, you're going to do a quick drop off. He's going to go to Cole Emanuel, and Cole Emanuel is going to get a couple extra yardage there. So, gain of 25 at the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10, 40-yard line.
Yeah, Cole Emanuel was a dog. His brother already know that, so he's going to go ahead and give him that ball. We got to get this offense going.
So, 1st and 10, playing the hurry up, looking for a man. Incomplete. Saphir Miller was the intended receiver. pass was broken up.
By Marcellus Reese. Nice play by Marcellus Reese on Saphir. Got his hand there, stuck the ball, knocked the ball out.
2nd and 10, 40-yard line. And it looks like Edgewater's going to call timeout. So we're going to call timeout as well. You're watching Edgewater. 7-10 is your score. Jones leading. 11:36 left to play. Presented by EA Sports. Why is this guy typing in all caps in my chat? Get out of here. I will ban you. Welcome back to NFHS Network. EA Sports presents Edgewater and Jones. 10-7 is your score. 2nd and 10, 40-yard line. Edgewater has the ball. And ref is running out. Trying to get to the other side so that we can continue play. And it looks like they're taking Banquets out the game. And don't know why that was, but 2nd and 10.
Oh,
And it's in and out of the hands of Grayson Gibson.
it went back to that same play they threw to Saphir. But yeah, short on that pass, Manuel couldn't get enough arm in that throw. But yeah, I think Ben, he changed his last name. He changed his last name.
To Ben Jones.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
3rd and 10, 40-yard line. Empty backfield. Manuel drops back to throw. He's moving up in the pocket. He's going to bait a man. He's still running. He's still going. He's going to try to get that first down. He's going to get there and a little bit more. And actually, he's going to be short out of bounds. His foot stepped out of bounds right around the 49-yard line. So it's a gain of 7, 4th and 3 here.
That was a Houdini type run by Mr. Carter. They had him in the grass a couple times, but he got out to the left and got up to the field. Almost got the first down.
They're going to be going for it here. And they're trying to draw him off sides. And now he's going to get an actual call from the offensive coaches. Drops back to throw. Looking deep, and it's going to be incomplete. But then there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, I saw that a mile away. That was a pass interference on Mr. Marcellus Reese.
Intended receiver was Grayson Gibson, and he's talking a little bit after that, too. Making sure they got the first down. And it will be a pass interference. They're moving the chains. Grayson Gibson doing a good job to get to that pass interference.
So
now they're all the way up to the 39-yard line in Jones territory, and it looks like we got a little bit something going on here.
There's something going on here. I think we're going to be able to get in this red zone and make some noise.
1st and 10, 38-yard line. Drops back to throw. Rolling out to his right. Fires. Completes to a man. Grayson Gibson. 17 yards. It's going to be a first down. Edgewater getting a little something going on here. And they're going to be at the 21-yard line, inching towards that red zone. First and 10, 21-yard line. Manuel drops back to throw. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to run. There's a flag on the play, and he's just going to run out of bounds. He's trying to communicate something with Grayson Gibson there to try getting him open, and Manuel clearly frustrated about it. And it's going to be holding on the offense.
Holding on the Eagles will back us up.
So it's going to back Edgewater up another about 10 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 20 at the 30-yard line now.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. We was getting a good drive going on. Now we have the penalties happening again and going backward like we did in the first half in that second quarter.
Whenever Edgewater gets a nice little consistent run going, they get a flag and tries to deter him. But let's see what they can do now. 1st and 10, 3 receivers on the left, man in the backfield, Damian Moore. Cole Emmanuel is in the slot. Damian Moore is going to catch it out the backfield, and he's going to get some of that yardage back, about a gain of 8 there. So it's going to be 2nd and 12, right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Edgewater need to go ahead for the second down. They need a nice little solid play to get close to the first down.
Bertrand DeRose on the tackle. 2nd and 12. Manuel drops back to throw. He's going to run out of the pocket, going to try and make a man miss, and he's just going to get wrapped up. And now he's back up to the 20-yard line. So now it's going to be 3rd and 10, back to where they started.
The Jones 21-yard line.
Yeah, he backed up the pass. He wanted to throw the ball there, but Jones, like I said, they got that box loaded, so he was able to get to him. But he got a nice little game, get it back to the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 10 coming up here for Edgewater. See what they have cooked up here. Running a bunch of sets, man, in the backfield. Fake the handoff. Going to roll out to his right. Trying to look for a man downfield. He's just going to throw it up, and he's going to throw it out of bounds towards Grayson Gibson. And here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, Jones are everywhere right now. Mr. Ard, number 6 for Jones, the big edge rusher. He had a great game last week against Evan. We haven't said his name much this game, but he was able to make a play on that play right there.
Now, Frederick Ards, now that you're saying it, is another 4-star recruit, the number 9 edge in Florida, and still hasn't committed anywhere, but he's absolutely a baller. And Pan is going to kick it up, and it's going to be good. So we are tied 10-10.
Tied up 10-10. We do got a kicker.
But yeah, Edgewater has been doing a great job of containing Frederick Ards, who...
Yeah, we could say a 4-star, like you said. No commit. He's not committed yet, but he got some schools looking at him.
Has a whole bunch of schools looking at him. Arkansas, Duke, Florida, Florida State.
Florida State. I would love him to be at Florida State.
He would be an absolute baller at Florida State. Kentucky, UNC. Shout out Bill Belichick.
Yeah. How much comes down to recruit Jones High School? I'm surprised they ain't recruiting Mr. Arts.
Yeah, they recruited Mr. Jaden Wilkerson, another 4-star tackle that was here for Edgewater last season.
He came from Jones. Did
he actually?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Don't quote Bird on that.
Don't quote.
Van's going to kick it off towards that Jones offense. He's going to receive it in the end zone. He's going to go off the end zone, and they're actually going to call it a touchback.
Jones will take over 1st and 10 on their 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10. How will Jones respond here? What are we looking for from Edgewater's offense? What are we looking for from Jones's offense, and Edgewater's defense? What are we looking for from Edgewater's defense and Jones's offense?
Well, right now, I need Edgewater to step it up on the run game side because we got to stop Mr. Coleman and Mr. Wallace. We're doing a great job on Mr. Miles. Shut him down, but other than that, we need to get this run stopped.
First and 10. Speaking of run stop, hands it off straight to Coleman, and he's pushing men with him. That is a big boy, and it's going to only be about a gain of 4 there.
Eagles on the tackle brings up second and
Yeah,
6.
he's a big boy, but he could break an 80, 90 yarder. He got some speed on him.
For sure. Marshall Ferris is one of the players that's down there for the tackle. So, second and 6 here for Jones. Three receivers on the right, one to the left. Coleman drops back to throw. He's going to roll out to his right. Has a man, and it's going to be a complete or an incomplete ball, excuse me. It's going to bring up third and 6 here for Jones.
Edgewater doing a great job on defense right now. Kind of confusing, Mr. Coleman. So I like what they're doing. They're kind of spying him a little bit right now. So if he get out of that pocket, they got somebody else to get him.
Coleman was the intended receiver there, as Bird was saying. It's going to bring up third and 6. Three on the left, 1 on the right. Man in the backfield, that is Wallace. Coleman drops back to throw. He's looking to his left. He's getting pressured. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to launch that ball up straight out of bounds. And it's going to bring up 4th and 6.
Yeah, good stop by Edgewater right there. I like that play they ran there. On defense, they cover all the zones. Coleman had nowhere to go, and he saw Big JJ in his face, so he went ahead and throw that out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. James Orr was one of the players that also got there in the pressure. And out comes the punting unit here for Jones. And Edgewater's going to get this ball back and have a chance to take the lead. There's 8 minutes left to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, this is a chance to get back in the game. Got to stop the penalties. Oh.
And it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stop right at Jones's 45-yard line. So they're past midfield and have a good field position to go.
Only on the 40.
And the Tigers' 40-yard line.
Yeah, they're on the 40.
So we're going to see.
That was a shank. He didn't get that off cleanly.
So we're going to see what Edgewater can do with this epic field positioning here.
They're back close in Jones's territory again. They just got to stop the penalties, and they'll be good to go. Because I think they're running the right plays right now.
So 1st and 10 here for Edgewater. Manuel drops back to throw. Then he's going to fake it. Design to run. He's going to turn the corner on the left side, and he's going to be met by about 2 or 3 Jones players. Going to be about a gain of 3 to 4 yards there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
That's a design run by Coach Browning. He had Mr. Carter go ahead and run out the middle, but he broke it to the outside. Was able to get a few yards out of that.
Pastis and Moore's coming into the game, probably for some extra blockers there downfield, unless they're trying to run something here that we don't know, Coach.
Probably are.
Empty backfield here, too. And then they're going to flip-flop. Moore's now back in the backfield, and they're now in a bunch formation. Direct snap to Damian Moore. Damian Moore is going to inch towards the first down marker, but is short by a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Shot out there like a cannon.
You're going to run the hurry-up offense here. Going to snap it again some more. And Moore's going to get the first down and just a little bit more, but there's a flag on the play.
Tackle by number 11, Ryan Duvall.
Ryan Duvall there on the tackle. We're going to see what this flag is. And Damian Moore is down on the field. Just sitting there.
It looked like the cramping position. Normally,
yeah.
When they got the 2 hands on the ground behind their back, they're cramping. But yeah, like I said, they can't have penalties right now, especially when you're in Jones territory. Trying to
Yeah.
score a touchdown and trying to get back in this game, trying to take the lead.
Moore's
They
up.
got they got to be more self-disciplined on the offensive end.
Moore's up and walking. We're still waiting for a penalty call here from the refs. And it looks like they just picked up the flag.
Pick
So
up the flag.
it's going to be a first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We go first and 10. Let's see what Edgewater got.
First and 10. Bunch formation. Gonna switch over to a shotgun formation, and it looks like Jones jumped once again.
That's why they run the shift right there. That's why they run the shift. Sometimes you get offside.
No other team has jumped off sides,
on defense.
or no other teams has had encroachment on this from the games that I've seen. NFL Academy didn't fall for it, but Jones is falling for it a lot here. So it's going to be first and 5 now.
They almost fell again.
See what Edgewater has cooked up here. Fake the handoff. They're going to roll out to his right. Oh, he has a man wide open in the end zone, and that's a touchdown.
What a play.
Cole Emmanuel with the touchdown, and Edgewater takes the lead in the third quarter.
What a beautiful play by Coach Browning. Every receiver was spread out. Cole Emmanuel was just sitting in the middle of the field. Nobody was on him. Carter found him in the end zone.
Emmanuel found Emmanuel.
Emmanuel found him. Good job.
Pan coming up with the kick.
Good time. Go back out.
Man ran out there, ran back out, and kick is up, and it's good. Edgewater taking the lead, 17-10, halfway through the third quarter, and that's exactly what Edgewater needed right there.
Exactly what they needed. Like I was saying, they almost had a penalty, would have took them back, but they pick up the flag. Gave them a chance in the red zone. That's what they need when they get in the red zone to capitalize on that play. That was an awesome job by Carter finding his younger brother in the end zone.
For sure. 6:34 left to go in the quarter. And here comes both kickoff units here. Kickoff and kick return units.
This kind of remind me of last week. Jones, they got a lot of firepower, but it seems like they're kind of young too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the problem. So they got to get it together themselves.
It's a lot different of a game than last year.
Yeah.
Pan's going to kick off, and it's going to hit right before the end zone. Williams is going to come out of the end zone, and he's going to get met.
Getting tackled by the Eagles.
And they're talking trash over there. Lawrence Pipkin with the tackle and showing why he is that guy.
Yeah, he pumped. He pumped right now. But Edgewater is about to tee off on defense. Looks like coach is about to pin his ear back, start sending some players.
This Edgewater crowd is epic and alive. Sold out house here. You heard the explosion when Edgewater scored. And let's see what Edgewater is going to do here on defense. First and 10, right at the 15-yard line. Wallace is going to get the carry for about a gain of 5 there. And it's going to be first and 5 right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah. Jones going to go to their bread and butter, Wallace, right now. That was a nice game, 5 yards.
Two receivers out left and right. Man in the backfield is Wallace. Hands it off again to Wallace. And Wallace is going to be powering and barreling his way through for about a gain of 4 there. To bring up 3rd and 1.
James Orr.
James Orr with the tackle.
Like I said, he's capable of breaking 80, 90 yards. He got some speed on him.
He had one of those touchdowns against Timber Creek, about a 75-yard touchdown run. So he has that home run ability. 3rd and 1. Hands it off. And he's going to get absolutely met. And he's going to be short of the line of gain. Justin Edwards, old reliable, the Miami commit, gets the tackle. No gain. And what is Jones going to do here? And they're going to send out the punting unit.
The U is in the house. Nice play by JJ coming off that edge, tackling the running back Wallace in the backfield, shutting him down for a first down. It's 4th and 1.
2 3 and outs in a row here for Jones, and it's not looking good right now for Jones. Octavius Lewis back to receive the ball alongside Cole Emanuel.
Oh, he shanked it again.
Peter.
And it's going to land right about
30 yards on the punt.
the 45-yard line. Already back in Jones's territory.
Already, well, close enough. Right on the half. Oh, 50 yards.
So all 3 special teams, defense and offense is imploding here for Jones, and Edgewater is going to try taking even more opportunity with them on offense right now.
Yeah, they're doing exactly the opposite of what I said Edgewater need to do in this half. They're exploding on defense and offense and special teams.
And one thing that we were talking about is how Edgewater needs to stop the run, and they're doing that perfectly.
They're doing it perfectly.
So 1st and 10, 45-yard line. Carter Emanuel in the bunch formation. Direct snap to Damian Moore. And he's going to get about a gain of 5 there. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I kind of see the formula Coach Brownie got right now. He's going to go ahead and run the football, and then you're going to have Carter maybe break out for a rollout pass to get his receivers the ball.
And Damian Moore is down again here for Edgewater.
Yeah, I was surprised they put him back in so quick. Those cramps don't go away that easy.
Yeah, he's cramping all right. The athletic trainers are out there stretching him. Shout out to our amazing athletic trainers here in Edgewater and the athletic trainers for Jones as well.
The trainers are good out here. They take care of the kids, make sure they recovery, everything good and ready for the week, for the game of the week.
2 cramps in a row, though.
Yeah, he needs some more water, maybe some pickle juice.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay hydrated out there.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
Sponsored by, we're not sponsored by any hydration company. Sponsored by EA Sports, though. Love you guys. You can actually play as Jones in Edgewater in college football 25 now.
You can. Did you play
26.
it? Did you play it?
I played it in 25. I didn't play it in 26 yet.
Okay. I got to get the game. I don't have it yet.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have it either. EA Sports, if you hear us, hook us up and let's play. 1st and 10.
Yeah, Mr. Moore is back up walking.
Yeah, and that gives us a chance to talk about the freshman that's on the field, Bryce Jackson. Coach Browning, he loved him in practice and realized they need to move him up. So he's in the game now, and we'll see what they're going to do. And guess what? Jones, they're jumping offside again. They're starting to become very prone to this fun little motion offense that Browning is playing.
That's why they run that motion like that. That's why it looks like they're about to run a play, so you're ready to go.
Exactly.
But
They're a little jumpy.
Yeah.
That is probably the 3rd or 4th time that they've done this. So now it's 1st and 10, 35-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, bunch formation. Direct snap to the freshman, and he's going to be met in the backfield. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to try bullying his way forward for a gain of 3. It looked like he was going to lose some yardage, and he's showing why he's out there breaking tackles.
That's a freshman.
That is a freshman.
That is a freshman. Came from freshman football. He didn't even play JV. Went straight up to varsity. Yeah, nice player. I seen him play in Pop Warner. Got good speed. He's very athletic. So, yeah, I'm glad to see him up on varsity.
Malik Johnson coming into the game for him. Getting calls from the sideline. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mano's going to drop back to throw. He's getting under pressure. He's running away from pressure. He's going to roll out to his right. There's a flag on the play, and he's going to get pummeled by 3 players. But we're going to wait to see what the flag was. Gain of a yard there.
Yeah, Emmanuel had nowhere to go right there. Jones was ever on that play everywhere. And he did his best to try to get out of there, but they got him bottled up. This number
And it looks like it's going to be on Edgewater. Looks like it's a holding call.
So right now, one of Edgewater main running back is out because Moore having cramps. So they have to go with the freshman and the sophomore running backs right now.
2 guys that have really good potential, by the way.
Yes, sir.
The holding call is going to bring him all the way back to the 43-yard line. So it's going to be second and about 15 here for Edgewater. Manuel drops back to throw. In pocket, it's going to roll out to his right. Another flag on the play, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. Ryan Duvall there for Jones, and so it's looking like another flag.
Looks like another holding. They threw the flag in the backfield.
There's a holding on the offense. Bring them back even more. Now they're all the way back to their own 48-yard line.
Exactly what we was talking about. See, the last drive they scored when that flag got picked up, but now they're going back again, which is costing them.
So second and about 25 here for Edgewater. Empty backfield. Drops back to throw. He's going to have that deflected down. Quentin Evans there with the bat down. And it's going to be third and about 1 million.
Quentin Evans, a senior, 6'1", 230-pound outside linebacker. He played edge as well.
He's all over the place for this Edgewater team.
Yeah, you can see him. He kind of limping, but he getting everything he got. Yeah, yes, sir.
So third and long here for Edgewater. See what they're going to do with it. Got a man in motion. Alex Rossi. Going to try drawing him off sides, and now he's going to get the actual call from the sideline. Cole Emanuel's actually in the backfield. And there's another flag on the play. Looking like for delay of game. And now they're just going to back up with another 5 yards for third and 32. 1:54 left to go in the quarter.
Jones got all their DBs back.
We'll be rushing 4. And it looks like we're going to call timeout. So we're also going to call timeout real quick. 1:52 left. Edgewater's leading 17-0. You're watching Edgewater versus Jones, presented by EA Sports. To the game. up? Yeah, he was in the game. They're changing numbers.
Go to the fucking field.
17-10, and we're back. Edgewater's leading, and you can hear
Yeah, the assistant coaches, they
not happy. So gonna do direct snap to Malik Johnson for about a gain
24,
of
Malik
10,
Johnson on the
but
carry.
they're still far, and they're gonna bring out the punting unit. So after a lot of promise there, they come up with nothing, and it's just punting the ball now.
some penalties, like I said, penalties have them going backwards, and that's just shut their offense down.
They started at their Jones's 35-yard line. They ended up at their own 45-yard line. Comes a punt. And it's going to pin him all the way back. It's a great punt. It's going to pin him all the way back to the 14-yard line. So something that is working, however, is our punting unit. Even though we don't punt very often, we know it works.
Yeah, we don't punt often, but that was a nice punt right there. Got it down to the, what's that, 12-yard, 13-yard line.
Yes, sir. So out comes Jones's offense. They're going to see if they can get something going here.
Yeah, Jones had to get something going on right now because almost in the fourth quarter, they look like they've been struggling.
They're shutting down their two biggest weapons, which is Miles and Wallace, so far in this third quarter. Let's see if that can change for them here. So 1st and 10 right here at the 14-yard line. We're going to hand it off to Coleman. Coleman's going to get met, and he's still going to power through for about a gain of 2 yards. Gentry Woods was the first tackler out to get him. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, they're going to give it to their workhorse. That's like they've been doing it all day.
They've been doing it all day, but it seems like they got to figure it out right now.
Yeah, it's not breaking loose or nothing. So Edgewater is bottling them up right now.
Decided to put a man in the box, and it's working out for them phenomenally.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. Coleman drops back to throw. He's looking deep
we go.
down the field. He's got a man wide open, and that's complete.
Coleman's pass complete.
Larry Miles, a guy that's been silent all night,
You were just talking about him.
has a gain of 60 yards and is now all the way at Edgewater's 30-yard line.
You were just talking about him, man. He came, he showed up. Almost what? How many yards that? About 45 yards?
45, something like that. Coleman dropping back to throw. He's rolling out to his right. And now he's going to run forward, and he's going to run out of bounds.
Coleman pushed out of bounds. The Eagle fans, you know what time it is, right?
And it looks like that's going to be the end of the.
That's exactly what we was talking about, how explosive Jones could be. One of the problems on that play right there, they didn't have a too high safety, and they got beat deep. Miles got loose.
17-10 as the quarter comes to a close, but Jones is endly creeping up, and we're gearing up for an entertaining fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Edgewater versus Jones, presented by EA Sports. Welcome back, Edgewater Jones. Fourth quarter is now getting started. They're going to hand it off to Wallace.
Wallace on the carry.
And I think he's going to get about a gain of 5 there. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
17, Hugh Lewis.
So Jones has to convert here to potentially tie the game.
They don't have too many options. They're either going to run the ball with Wallace or try to get a short game pass to Mr. Miles.
Miles or another guy that they've kind of shut down this half is DJ Hicks.
Yeah, DJ, he could get off too. It looks like he's trying to get the ball to him right now.
3rd and medium. Coleman's going to roll off to his right, and he's going to try gaining it for the first down and trying to see if he has the yardage for it or not, and he is short by a yard. So 4th and 1.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't throw the ball to Mr. Hicks. That play was designed for Mr. Hicks. You can see Mr. Hicks turn around ready for the ball, but he didn't throw the ball. They ended up running to the sideline short by about 1 yard.
So 4th and 1, and the offense is going to stay out here. They're not going to kick the field goal, and we'll see what they do. And it looks like the ref is going to stop, and they're going to call a timeout.
He's about to run a wildcat, so they called a timeout.
See what that's all about.
Mr. Miles in the backfield.
You're going to call a timeout, so we're going to call a timeout as well. So you're watching Edgewater versus Jones, presented by EA Sports. Welcome back to Edgewater Jones, 17-10. And Jones is going for it on 4th down at the 20-yard line. And they're going to run Wildcat, and they're going to try getting there. And he's going to get stopped before the line of gain. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Xavier Denmark was one of the first players to get to him.
Yes, sir. I was going to ask you, did you get that number? Xavier Denmark. Xavier Denmark came down that edge, down that line, and stuffed Mr. Miles from getting the first down. Nice play.
Big play for Edgewater right there, and it's going to bring their offense back onto the field right at their 20-yard line.
In the backfield, stop holding.
What a play by Zay. Now we got to get it back on offense. Now we got to start going back. We got a long ways to go now. We don't got that great position we was getting.
It's momentum started for sure. Let's see what they can do with it. 1st and 10, 20-yard line here for Edgewater. Bunch formation. In motion. You're going to hand it off to the freshman, Bryce Jackson. And Bryce is going to move up to the 24-yard line. It's going to be about a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Or excuse me, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Bryce Jackson showing why he's.
I was wondering why they sent him up. Now I can see why. He's a baller.
Very elusive type back. It's very different from your typical Damian Moore, Josh Perry type power back.
Yeah, he's a more slasher type of running back.
So 2nd and 3. Malik Johnson's in the game now at back. Manuel drops back to throw. Scrambling to his right, there is a flag on the play. He's going to throw it downfield out of bounds. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. And there's another flag on the field. So 2 flags on the play here for Edgewater's offense.
No, Granny. Look like holding downfield on 35.
That's what I want to
So
hear.
it's looking like holding, but then there's also a flag in the secondary.
Offsetting, maybe? Yeah, I click over for offset.
Refs are concurring here.
Hold up there.
Here in the booth, they're trying to see if they have two different personal fouls. Refs are still concurring about this. But what about the spark from Bryce Jackson, huh? And it looks like it's going to be on Edgewater. They're just moving back about 10 yards. It's going to be holding. So 2nd and 15 here for Edgewater. That's really been the only part of that game that's been holding them back is their penalties, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Empty backfield. Now a little bit of switcheroo. Damian Moore is going into the backfield, right into the bunch formation.
Heavy set.
Direct snap to Malik, and he fumbled the ball or stumbled with the ball, and they're trying to say that he was down with his knee. So it's going to be a loss of 3, and it's going to be 3rd and long here for Edgewater.
Yeah. Looks like he was down in the backfield. Can't quite tell because he's a small running back. It looked like he had the hand down, but they got him down.
I didn't think his knee was down. So
Running the clock. They're running the clock.
3rd and long, 10 minutes left to go in the game. Carter drops back to throw. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to fire. He's got a man, and he's going to drop it a little bit short. Cole Emmanuel was the intended receiver there, and it's going to bring on the punting unit.
Yeah, Carter's struggling right now on his throws. You can see he can't step into his throws right now. He can't make the throws that he want to make. He's getting a little rush. I think because of the fact that he don't have his main running back, Damian Moore, back there to block for him that he normally get.
So out comes the punting unit. Pan's going to be punting it away. Miles and Hicks are in. Punt is going to jump straight out into the 41-yard line in Edgewater's territory. And so good field position coming out here for Jones. 9:36 left to go. What can Jones cook up here, or can the Eagles defense hold up once again?
Yeah, right now, Jones is doing a great job as far as defense is concerned, getting to the quarterback. Like I said, flustering Mr. Carter. Like I said, he don't have his running back to block for him, so got 2 small running backs trying to block these big boys from Jones. Pretty tough task.
1st and 10 here for Jones. Wallace is in the backfield once again. 2 receivers set, 2 on each side. Gonna fake the handoff, play action. He's gonna get pressured, and he's gonna get sacked. J.J. Edwards, or Aiden Anderson, excuse me, with his 2nd sack of the game.
Hey, that was a nice play by Aiden because all you saw is the hand came out, pulled on the quarterback, kind of tugged his shoulder, slowed Mr. Coleman down, and all of a sudden he wraps him up and takes it down in the backfield. Great play by Mr. Aiden Anderson.
2nd and 5, or loss of 5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15, excuse me. 2nd and 15, receiving the call from the sideline. Jones trying to see if they can tie up this game late. He's going to hand it off to Wallace. Wallace is going to turn the corner. He's going to get down at about the
3rd and 6, Jones.
38-yard line for about a gain of 10. 3rd and 5 coming up.
Stop Nick Collins and Aiden Anderson for the Eagles.
Jones trying to hurry up right now. They can feel that they're running out of time. They got to capitalize on this drive right here. Wallace is running hard, so they might run again.
Aiden Anderson and Nick Collins on the tackle. 3rd and 5 upcoming. Trying to draw Edgewater offsides, but they're being incredibly disciplined right now. Hands it off. And you meet him in the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. James Orr Jr. with the tackle for loss. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a big play by Mr. James Orr Jr. Big play. He stepped up right there because I knew they was going to run Mr. Wallace again on that play.
Jones is going to go for it. Come on, Eagles.
And Jones is going to keep their offense out on the field, see if they can get something going here. 7:30 left to go in the game. What is Jones going to cook up here?
Wallace just came out, so they're most likely going to pass the ball, maybe Mr. Miles.
Cameron Lee, that receiving threat. Coleman drops back to throw. He's going to run up straight. He's going to get the 1st down and just a little bit more, about a gain of 7, 29-yard line. So Jones converts here and keeps their drives alive, keeps their hopes alive as well.
Yeah, it was a pass play, but he knew already he needed to get that 1st down, so he went ahead and tucked it and got that 1st down.
Had nobody on the left side to really disrupt him until after that 1st down marker. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to pass again. Once you see Wallace out the game, you know they're going to pass the ball.
So 1st and 10. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Coleman drops back to throw. He's going to run out to his right again. He's going to fade the throw, and it's going to be off and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Larry Miles was the intended receiver there.
He had to make a business decision. He saw Mr. Edwards coming after him. He decided not to run it.
One adjustment that the defense has been making perfectly is keeping pressure on Coleman and on Dante Wallace.
Yeah, they did a good job this second half containing Mr. Coleman and Mr. Wallace, because Wallace, he's getting his touches, but he's not getting as many yards as he normally gets.
The only way they have gotten yardage so far in this game has been through that one big passing play from Larry Miles and Darian Coleman on the feet when there's nobody downfield.
Yeah, that's about it.
So 2nd and 10. Coleman dropping back to throw once again. He's going to fire. He has a man complete.
Coleman's pass complete. Jones 1st down.
Tyler Coleman with the reception is going to move the chains once again.
Second play by Nick Collins Jr.
18 yards line is where Jones is at now.
All right, Jones got something going right now. I think they're going to keep passing his ball. Like I said, Mr. Wallace out the game, so they're going to keep passing.
1st and 10. Coleman dropping back to throw. He's got a man wide open, and that's a touchdown. Larry Miles with the catch. And pending the extra point, we might be tied up here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Edgewater was in a 2 safety high. Both safeties fell asleep on a nice post route by Mr. Miles, right?
Correct.
Mr. Miles, nice post route. Coleman finds him for the end zone. Wide open. That's no good for Edgewater defense.
It's showing why he's at 3-star command for Nebraska.
For Nebraska.
Kick is up and kick is good. 6:23 left, ladies and gentlemen. You are in for a real nail biter here. 17-17. After Edgewater had all the momentum in the world and then getting backed up, they gave Jones the ball back and they made him pay.
Let's give it up to our
Gave him back. Well, I like what Jones is doing. You know, Wallace out, but if Wallace in there, they're going to run it. They're going to run it when he's in it, but when he come out, they're going to go pass it. You know who they're going to pass it to. So I like what they're doing on offense. They're back in the game, 17-17. Edgewater got to start going back up on defense. And on offense, they got to stop the penalties, stop the nosebleed.
The thing that really kept them in that drive was Darren Coleman's feet.
Yeah, his feet. He scrambled. Like we talked about that. He's elusive, so you got to keep a spy on that guy. But
He's a true dual threat quarterback.
yeah, even if you keep a spy on him, like you said, he's going to the youth, so you know he's going to be shaking somebody out their boots.
Comes both units back out on the field, kicks it up and back into the end zone. So Edgewater's going to start their offensive drive at the 20-yard line, and they've been moving the ball perfectly until they get to the penalties. What do they have to do to make sure that they limit these penalties?
They got to be sound. Right now, they got to be sound on offense. They know what they got to do. They're doing a great job with those shifts and getting Jones to jump off sides. But other than that, they got to stop the holding. Once they stop the holding, stop the penalties, they could get a nice drive. But like I said, right now we're having a problem with Mr. Moore having cramps. But he looks like he's back in the game right now.
1st and 10 here for Edgewater. Empty backfield. And then the switcheroo to bring Damian Moore back into the game and back into the backfield. Direct snap to Damian Moore, and Damian Moore is going to try powering his way through for a couple of yards, which is only for a gain of 3. So 2nd and 7 here coming up for Edgewater.
Yeah, I knew once more back in the game, they want to get him the ball. But he looked like coming back out again. But let's see what they got on offense right now, because I think they're going to start passing the ball as well.
They've been stopping Damian Moore pretty much all night except for that one touchdown. 2nd and 7 upcoming. Manuel dropping back to throw. He's getting pressured. He's going to evade the sack. He's going to throw it away, and it's going to be incomplete.
3rd and 7 for the Eagles.
Jones is getting to him.
Dante Wallace was there on the pressure, and 3rd and 7, and it's not looking promising for Edgewater right now.
Yeah, they're coming off that edge right now. Jones is, pinning their ear back, trying to get to Mr. Carter, distracting. The last few drives, Mr. Carter been have to run out to throw the ball. Can't set his feet.
Empty back here on 3rd down. Manuel is going to jump throw, and he's going to have a man open and complete, and he's going to have
looks like a 1st down.
A 1st down, just barely. Damian Moore with the tough catch and run. 1st down coming up for Edgewater at their own 30-yard line. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Damian Moore still in the game.
Jones with the one high safety. They're still loading the box.
Direct snap. Damian Moore's going to turn the corner, and he's going to get more than 10 yards, about a gain of 15 there. So it's going to be a 1st and 10, 35-yard line. And now Edgewater has something going.
I like the dynamic freshman and Mr. Malik, but when you see the difference, when Mr. Moore is in the backfield and he get that ball. You can see the whole total difference.
1st and 10. Switcheroo play here. It's going to bring Damian Moore a little bit outside of the reach. So he's going to be in the slot. He's going to be in motion. And he's going to fumble the football. And he's going to just jump straight on it. A little miscommunication there for Edgewater. It's going to be a loss of 7.
Yeah, that play, Mr. Moore was in motion. It looked like Carter wanted to hand it to him, but then he wanted to take it back, and they fumbled the exchange.
Not the time to have miscommunication.
Not the time to have that.
4:20 left to play in the quarter. Nearing towards the end of regulation. 2nd and 17 here for Edgewater. See what they have cooked up now. Dropping back to throw. Has a man open. Complete. Hanaj Williams there with the play. About a gain of 9 there. It's going to bring up third and 8 here for Edgewater.
That's another thing. Edgewater got to find some more players out there. We got a lot of players out there. You got to give them a chance to get the ball in their hands.
3rd and 8 upcoming. See what Edgewater has picked up here. 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Man on the left, that is Cole Emanuel, the receiver that has been doing good all night. And Damien Moore's in the backfield. What does Edgewater turn up here? Third and long. Emanuel's going to drop it back to his left. He's going to throw and fire, and he just misses his target intended for Hanaj Williams. And out comes the punting unit.
He had him wide open. Like I said, he's not setting his feet. That's one of the problems he's having right now. I can see he kind of rushing. But the receiver was wide open. If he could have hit him in the numbers, that would have been a first down for Edgewater. We'd still be talking about this drive.
Jones is doing a good job of speeding up Carter Emanuel and just rushing his throws.
Yeah, like I said, they're pinning their ears back. They want to get to Carter.
Punt is up. It's going to be received by Larry Miles. Larry Miles is going to cut around the corner, and he's going to get a nice extra gain of 5 yards there. It's going to be right around his own 30-yard line. And now Jones has the opportunity, 3:07 left on the clock, to potentially take this away.
Yeah, they potentially take this game right now, 3:07. If they don't put Mr. Wallace in, you already know what they're going to do. Mr. Coleman is going to pass it, or he's going to run it. Oh, yeah, Mr. Wallace is coming back out right now. So look for the run. Look for a couple of runs and then a pass.
The last time I saw a game this close with Edgewater was the first game of the season last season against First Academy. They ended up losing that game, but then forfeited because of illegal recruitment. Actually insane.
Yes.
1st and 10, 32-yard line. Hands it off to Williams, and he's going to get a crease in the line, and he's going to get stopped around the 40-yard line for about a gain of 8. So a 2nd and 2 here upcoming, and they're going to play the hurry up. They're going to run it again. He's going to go straight down the middle for about a gain of 5 for a first down. 2:43 left to go in the game.
Yeah, Jones kind of predictable. They're going to run the football if Wallace in the game. He like I said, he's able to break it. So they don't mind giving him the ball.
1st and 10, own 45-yard line is where Jones is at. Coleman dropping back to throw. He's looking deep down the field. He's looking for DJ, and he's going to be off. Throwing it into double coverage there. Octavius Lewis and Christopher Clayton in the coverage. 2:20 left to go, 2nd and 10.
That's a close call. Just a little bit to the outside. Coleman could have, if he had a little bit of inside, he'd have had his receiver, Mr. Hicks, in stride for the end zone.
Definitely had a chance to complete that ball, but just off just by that little bit. So, 2nd and 10. What is Jones going to cook up here? 2:20 left to go. Coleman drops back to throw. And he's going to find a man complete. Corey Coleman Tyler Coleman, is going to be reception, a gain of 8. Arguably a holding call there that was missed along the right side. It's going to be a 3rd and short.
It's going to be a run play to Mr. Coleman.
150 left
Mr. Wallace.
150 left to go here in the game. What does Jones do here on 3rd down?
It's getting good right now.
3rd down. Hands it off. Gives it to him. And he's going to get met. And he's going to be short. 4th and 1 upcoming for Jones. And Jones has a decision to make.
They're going for a first down. They're not going to kick it.
So 4th and 1, and Jones is going to stay on the field. 107, 1 minute left to play. 17-70. We are still tied here. What is Jones going to do here?
Because they're trying to let the clock go down.
You're going to make sure that Edgewater has no time left. And they're going to call timeout.
Timeout, Jones. 4th and 1.
So,
From the
4th and 1.
left.
If you are Jones, are you going for this?
Oh, definitely they're going for it. They're going to give it either to Mr. Wallace, which you see he could run the short yards game very good, or Coleman going to roll out and do his thing, either run for the first down or pass it downfield to Mr. Miles or Mr. Hicks.
For sure. Now, Edgewater needs this stop here. 49 seconds left. Tie game. This is everything we asked for and more.
Yeah, everything we asked for right here. Good close game. Two top teams in Central Florida going at it head to head in this rivalry. Jones versus Evans.
4th and 1.
Jones versus Edgewater.
Jones is ranked 23rd. Edgewater is ranked 34. Coleman's going to take it, and he's going to get stopped. He's going to get stopped before the line of gain. It's going to be a turnover on downs. What a stop by Saphir Miller.
Edgewater defense tries to see Mason. First down, Eagles.
Hey, I'm shocked.
What a play by Saphir Miller.
I'm shocked right now.
The senior athlete, receiver, cornerback, that guy can do it all.
He's doing it all right now. He's doing it all. I mean, he shot out like a cannon. That play was designed for Mr. Coleman to get that first down. Spear got in that backfield so fast to knock him off his feet. That was insane.
Edgewater is potentially going to have a chance to win it, and they're going to check the spot of the ball, actually. They're actually going to check the spot, and he's short. So after checking the spot, 45 seconds left to play. I'm pretty sure they have all their timeouts, if I'm not mistaken. And Edgewater has a chance to drive down the field and win this football game. They're at their own 45-yard line. What does Browning and Emmanuel have cooked up here in the late stages of this game?
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Will Carter get revenge against Jones? Let's find out. 1st and 10. Drops back to throw. Has a man. Just misses it in and out of the hands.
Mr. Ace.
Alex Rossi was the intended receiver there. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. 42 seconds left to play.
Alex Ross, sure, he's a sure hand receiver. Wasn't able to catch that one though.
Empty backfield now here for Edgewater. Excuse me, Damon Moore's back there. 2nd and 10. Manuel drops back to throw. He's looking deep down the field. He's got a man wide open. He's just barely got tackled.
Wow.
Grayson Gibson with the gain of 40 plus at the 19-yard line.
There's water in the area. Nice play right there down the sideline. Mr. Gibson, one-on-one versus the DB, was able to shake and bake him off that sideline, get wide open down the field for almost a 35-yard gain.
I stand corrected. That pass was complete to Grayson Gibson, 35 yards.
35-yard gain.
Grayson Gibson with the reception.
Edgewater's going to call timeout here, and now they're potentially in field goal range.
In field goal range, we see that they got a kicker, so but they still gonna want to get closer. Maybe even a touchdown right here to seal the deal.
Maybe for a little bit of insurance.
Yeah.
35 seconds left to go in the game.
But that was a nice play. I like that that combo route they ran right there with the two receivers.
What a
Mr. Gibson got out there and got that ball. Almost broke that tackle too.
Yeah, if he broke that tackle, he was gone.
Yeah,
There was no one else in front of him. So a good recovery by the DB, but also an incredible pass from Carter Emanuel. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Excuse me, 20-yard line. Going to run it with Damian Moore. Damian Moore is going to return to the left. He's going to cut up midfield. He's still on his feet. He's going to be down at
Did they clock it? I think they're going to clock it. Maybe.
Be down at the 13-yard line. They're going to try clocking it. They're actually not going to clock it. They're going to run it with Damian Moore, and Damian Moore is going to get met. 12 seconds left. He's got a first down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, Edgewater's going to call timeout. 6 seconds left. And the game is on Luke Van Pan.
Luke Van Hand. Got two Luke. We got Luke in freshman football took a kick. He comes off of Varsity and try work out with Luke and Luke.
So Edgewater potentially has a chance to ice this game.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Go ahead and make this.
And it's all on the leg of Luke Van Pan.
Yeah, go ahead and make this kick. Send everybody home.
Luke Van Pan was good earlier from way more out. This is a 26-yard attempt.
It's a 26-yard field goal. Carter's going to hold it. Carter Emanuel. Luke Van's going to kick it.
Will Luke Van Pan ice the game here? Edgewater. Kick is up.
Kick is up.
And kick is good. Kick is good, and the Eagle Nation is going crazy. Double zeros on the clock. The game is over. Luke Van Pan to ice the game. 20-17 is your final score here. The press box is going crazy. The fans are storming the field. And Edgewater gets their revenge from Jones from last season.
Got their revenge. What a game. Down to the wire game. Beautiful. Jones, Edgewater. I feel bad. I feel bad for Jones 2 weeks in a row. Going down. 2 weeks, like I said, going down. Back to back. Evans back to back. Edgewater. Take it down, Jones.
They are enjoying it up here in the press box, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, that brings Jones down to 3-2. That brings Edgewater up to 4-0.
4-0. 4-0.
What a game.
Yeah, these are the type of games you need, especially for Edgewater. You're growing as a team to see who you are. Like I said, Jones, we got a kickoff still going on here.
The game's not over.
No, I guess
I guess they have some time left.
Yeah,
We may have celebrated too soon.
I think the ref got the time down on the field because we look like we got triple zeros.
Jones is on the field ready to return a kickoff.
So I guess they're going to give him an untimed kickoff.
There must be a second or two left on the clock.
And it looks like there is actually more time left on the clock. They played double zeros too early. They got us all excited.
I'd like to remind everybody the clock is going to be kept on the field for this last play.
So there's going to be one last kickoff play here.
Come on, Eagle fans. I don't hear you. This is the last play. Let's go.
So
I will squib kick it. I'll squib kick it.
will Jones make a miracle happen? It is received by DJ Jones. DJ Jones is going to get to the 30. And he's not going to be tackled. And then he's going to be, he's going all the way around. And the game is over. And there's a flag on the play. And there is a lot of pushing and shoving going on the sideline next to the huddle camera. The game is not over. There are multiple flags here on the play, most likely for unsportsmanlike conduct. This game is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not over. It might be over, but I thought it was blocking the back, so it looked like it might be on Jones. But still, multiple flags after the play. So let's see what the rest.
Sophia Miller making the big tackle on DJ.
Oh, that big tackle at that point in the game helped turn the momentum for Edgewater to win this game. Great play by Sophia. I give him player of the game. Oh, game over.
And the game is over. Edgewater takes it home, 2017. So, Edgewater 4-0. Jones is 2-2. Jones is going on back home to play Osceola next week.
Oh.
And next week, Jones plays, Edgewater will be playing Apopka next week in Apopka, so we will not be here. But we will be back on the 26th when they play linemen.
Yes.
Now, rumor has it, it might be a bloodbath.
Might be. It might be. That Poplar game gonna be a bloodbath.
So that's gonna do it. Come back the 26th to see if Edgewater will beat Lyman. Me and Coach Bird, on behalf of Nick Tomakowski, Dr. Alex Jackson, and all of Edgewater staff, and Patrick Browning. My name is Joshua Guerrero, signing out. Have a good night.